Welcome to the video for practice 3-3, and we're solving equations with variables on both sides. So it says solve each equation, check your answer. If appropriate, write identity or no solution. So in this, when we do a question like this, we can have three types of answers. The first type would be when we get 5 equals 5. That's called, the answer would be the identity, would be the answer. The second type is when you get something like this, 5 equals 7, and that's not allowed, so we call that answer no solution. The third answer is x equals 3, where we actually get an answer, and the answer is 3. So when you have variables on both sides of the equations, you can get one of these three types of answers. So that's what we're going to be looking out for in this question here. So what we're going to do is solve this question. We see that we have the distributive property here on both sides. So this is one way to solve it. We're going to distribute the 2 on this side, and that's going to be 2 times 4. And I'm going to put everything in parentheses. Minus 2 times 2r equals negative 2 times r plus negative 2 times 5. So we're going to use our, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally skills here, and multiply this all out. Okay, so 2 times 4 is 8, minus 2 times 2 is 4r, equals negative 2r plus negative 10. Okay, now we're going to solve this by getting all the r's on one side. So we need to pick a side. Okay, I'm going to pick this side over here to bring the r's over. Okay, what we can do is, because this is minus 4r, we're going to add 4r to both sides. So notice I have that in my equality statement there. I'm going to add 4r to both sides. And at the same time, we can, since we're subtracting 10, we can add 10 to both sides. Oops, add 10 to both sides. Now what this does is it cleans up two things at once. We get rid of the 4r, and we get rid of the 10 on that side. You don't have to do this way. You can do it in a step by step, but you can combine two steps together. So 8 plus 10 is 18. Negative 4 plus 4r is 0. Negative 2r plus 4r is 2r. And negative 10 plus a positive 10 would be 0. So at this point here, yes, you still want to show your work. I will accept the fact that if you just write r equals 9 at this point, like I told you, if you can do the math in your head after it gets a lot of steps involved, that's okay. Or you can just write divide by 2, and we get r equals 9. Now, the next thing we do is we're going to want to check this here. So when we're checking the solution, we want to go back to the original question. 2, parentheses 4, minus 2, but r is now 9, end of parentheses, equals negative 2, r here is also 9, plus 5, end of parentheses. Now we want to, again, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally here. We're going to do what's inside of parentheses first, so I'm going to do the 2 times the 9 first, and we get 4 minus 18 equals, inside parentheses over here would be 9 plus 5 is 14. If we continue to do the math inside the parentheses here, 4 minus 18 is going to be a negative 14 equals a negative 2 times 14. And if you notice, we have the same question on both sides, just the negative sign is different, and we get negative 28 equals negative 28. Now this checks, but, and you might say, well, this is the identity. Well, the identity, or the check is the identity, but the actual answer is r equals 9. So be careful. R equals 9 is our answer.